Hi, Aries. I hope you're well. Jess here. How are you? Welcome back to your monthly intuitive Reiki healing for the month of November. This is for anyone with Aries prominent placements or if you're just drawn to the Aries energy, okay? Regardless, the Reiki healing is for you. It will always support even if the messages do not, okay, or don't resonate. So for those of you who are new, the way this works is I pull one oracle card. This month, I'm pulling from the Secret Languages of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul. I love this deck. The artwork is beautiful. And this just sets the tone for the healing. And then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. For those of you who are new to Reiki, welcome. It's a harmonious energy healing modality. It cannot deplete, it does not cause harm, and it has nothing to do with my energy at all. Okay, but it does have to do with your willingness to collaborate with that energy. By that, I don't mean work, but just be willing, okay? So it's so powerful that it can be done at a distance virtually, and you can watch this video as many times as you like so that it will support you, all right? And also, for those of you who are new, or maybe you need a review, you can experience Reiki in a million different ways. You can have temperature changes, bodily sensations, emotional releases, thought patterns coming up. You also can just feel relaxed or fall asleep, okay? Trust and know that it is always working on the subconscious level for you, and that is the majority of our mental space, okay? So our conscious thought is only 5%. Okay, so trusting and knowing that that Reiki really flows through you and heals you in the way that your higher self is ready to receive it, then we're ready to go. Okay, so Aries, how are you feeling after all these eclipses? And I hope your Halloween was well. It's been some pretty amazing once in a lifetime energy. I just have to say, I said in the most recent weekly healing, which by the way, I hope you're enjoying the weekly healings for the collective. It is just such a time to live right now, and we are not alone. We're in it together. Okay. So Aries, one card for you, please. One card for the month of November for this intuitive Reiki healing for Aries, please. Aries, for November for this Reiki healing, please. One card for Aries. Does Aries not want to talk yet? Aries, one card, please. There we are. Whoa, and then it flew out. Let's see. Beautiful card. Okay, you got inner voice. I always just hold those up a bit in case you want to screenshot them. I'm reading from the book this time, so let me put my glasses on. These messages from the book are just absolutely powerful, so I always want to include them because I know there's a lot packed in there and that one little sentence could help one person. Okay, so tune in to your inner compass. Persistent words and feelings that represent your greatest desires are dropping into your mind. Instead of putting life off until you do or be something in the future, bring your desires into the present. Anytime we feel like we have gone off track, we have traveled a different road to our soul, and everything becomes a signpost to return us to our center where we can tune into our wise transmissions. Just as the voice on a GPS navigator tells you which way to go, your soul wisdom is always leading you toward your destination. Neither will scold you or become impatient if you take the wrong route. They will just adjust, find an alternate route, and give you new directions. You can't get it wrong. God, isn't that promising? You can't get it wrong. Listen to recurring words and ideas, pay attention to how they feel, and drive forward with the ones that make your face and heart smile. Wow. Let's tap in, okay? Messages are coming through, but we got to get the healing started. So like I said before, you don't have to work when you receive Reiki. Sit, lie down, just take a breath to soften your body and just tap in, be present with yourself. Okay, we're going to take a moment and thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for my Arians. Aries, Aries. Aries, I'm all of a sudden feeling really hot. Big temperature shift with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of us are in the midst of struggling to make a big decision. And we don't quite know which way to go. There have been a lot of signs so far that have had the message of trust your intuition, and I want to give that to you as well. However, it's feeling a lot different with you, Aries. It feels as if for some of you, it feels as if you're almost being bombarded with choices, which really isn't a bad thing, right? It's good to have options, but it can become overwhelming. And yeah, I'm just feeling like stiffness and heat. Some of you are actually becoming almost crippled by the perfectionist mentality that can drive decision making. Like, you have to make sure that it's the right one. Now, I understand that if it's a really big decision, it requires time and focus and really seeing if it's in alignment. But if you find stillness in that and you really tap in, you will be able to find the right path for you. And I don't believe that you'll have to question it as much as you might be right now, whether it's right. I think a lot of you are about to step into the unknown somehow. These are very macro messages, so only you are going to understand what's going on. But yeah, stepping into the unknown, something really new and unfamiliar. You know, this is in the astrology right now. There's a lot going on in terms of huge life change and transformation and and like my heart chakra and my solar plexus are kind of like buzzing and like almost wanting to like come out of my body. They're really pounding as I'm talking about this. And I don't think some of you might be going through a very difficult circumstance in regards to that, but some of you it's really exciting and therefore you're like, "Man, I better do this right. I don't want to mess it up." Don't be afraid, okay? Really try to lead your thought process and your actions and whatever this circumstance is for you, really try to lead from faith and from love. And the minute that you get into fear, just stop yourself and say, "Thank you, fear, for showing me that this is really important to me. But you're not going to drive the car right now. I'm going to trust that I am supported because you are." All right, Aries, let's tap in with your chakras. Let's see what's up. Aries. solar plexus, absolutely, but I'm feeling a bit of sacral and root as well. So there's a little bit of sense of security and safety. There's a little bit of our passion, creative spark going on, but the solar plexus is just screaming out. So whatever is going on is directly connected to your authenticity, your power, and your identity. And I think that's why you're taking it so seriously. So that's understandable. We're just going to focus in on your solar plexus right now because while it is very active, it's a little too revved up, and I think it's clouding the clarity just a bit. So we're just going to, it's not about dimming your light, it's about taking this energy that's storing up and allowing it to really disperse through every cell of your body. I just saw 1111. You could even bring your breath into your solar plexus right at your diaphragm if you like. Mm. We're moving through some big energies right now in the collective, and you are no exception. That is for sure. Honor that. Honor whatever needs to be released as well. It's just about, like I said, kind of like dissipating it all out, like transferring it out so it's not locked up in one space. Saw 1212. Mm. Now I'm getting really strong angel messages. If you already work with angels, they're absolutely there with you. If you don't work with angels, they're absolutely there with you. And I'm also getting the image of you growing your own angel wings. And this to me is this huge self-love image, because as your wings expand, you can wrap yourself up in them in comfort and stillness when you need it. And trust. Yeah. Yeah, you're not getting a lot of micro messages this time, guys. It's really pretty simple. It's really pretty simple right now for you to just find your stillness, tap in, like it said in the book, to that moral compass. And to trust in your power, trust in your confidence, and to know that, like the book said, you can't get it wrong. Whatever decision you make, if you're a part of this group where you're about to make a big decision or you have a lot of choices, you can't get it wrong, because what you choose will be your next lesson, your next chapter, your next experience. But you have a lot of support. So if you are questioning at all about whether or not you're alone, you're absolutely not. You have a huge team. I'm feeling like not just guardian angels, and I'm feeling like deep, big archangel energy. I'm feeling Michael, I'm feeling Raphael, for those of you who are in a big creative space, and especially for my healers. I'm feeling Gabriel, I'm feeling Metatron, I'm feeling a lot of archangel energy supporting. So if you have not worked with angels before, start to research. You can always call on them. to come and protect and support and guide. They are limitless beings, full of love, full of love. All right. Aries, lots of energy, but I feel like we were able to get that out a little more. I'm feeling a little cooler. I wonder how you're feeling. Let me know in the comments. We're going to take a breath together, a final breath, and let's focus on that solar plexus. So we're going to focus on a deep golden yellow, and we're going to inhale, but really relax in that inhale. We're going to hold it at the top and feel that color coming into our body. Okay, I'll guide you through. Don't force. Holding at the top, feeling the yellow coming into your body, into your bloodstream, into your cells. They're dancing, vibrating, growing stronger and stronger and stronger. Potential, potential. You have so much potential. Now you're going to exhale, pushing out what no longer serves you. Whew. You've got so much potential. Lead with faith, not fear. Okay? Faith will help you to find that potential and to then act through it. All right, Aries. Wow. Let's lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus. It's not putting on armor. It's not guarding. It's protection. You have free will to let in whatever you like, but we're going to ask what does not serve you to kindly stay out. Wow. Aries, I love you guys. I hope you found this supportive. Whew. If you want any more information about the work that I do, if you'd like to work one-on-one, all that info is down below. My email address is there as well if you have any questions, okay? For those of you who've been sending donations, you are just such a light. I thank you so much. I'm so incredibly humble and appreciative. And I really appreciate the fact that you see the resources and the time and energy that it takes for me to do these videos. Guys, I hope you'll like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already and share it with another Aries who you think it would support, okay? Aries, I love you. I'll see you next month.